To see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour. It is easier to forgive an enemy than to forgive a friend. A truth that's told with bad intent beats all the lies you can invent. To generalize is to be an idiot. If the doors of perception were cleansed, everything would appear to man as it is, infinite. For man has closed himself up till he sees all things through narrow chinks of his cavern. The tree which moves some to tears of joy is in the eyes of others only a green thing that stands in the way. Some see nature all ridicule and deformity, and some scarce see nature at all. But to the eyes of the man of imagination, nature is imagination itself. Those who restrain desire do so because theirs is weak enough to be restrained. What is now proved was once only imagined. The imagination is not a state. It is the human existence itself. I must create a system, or be enslaved by another man's. I will not reason and compare. My business is to create. The man who never alters his opinion is like standing water, and breeds reptiles of the mind. The road of excess leads to the palace of wisdom. You never know what is enough unless you know what is more than enough. Eternity is in love with the productions of time. Truth can never be told so as to be understood and not be believed. If the doors of perception were cleansed, everything would appear to man as it is, infinite. Without contraries is no progression. Attraction and repulsion, reason and energy, love and hate, are necessary to human existence. The road of excess leads to the palace of wisdom. You never know what is enough until you know what is more than enough. He who kisses joy as it flies by will live in eternity's sunrise. He whose face gives no light shall never become a star. Every night and every morn, some to misery are born. Every morn and every night, some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to endless night. A man can't soar too high when he flies with his own wings. Great things are done when men and mountains meet. Think in the morning, act in the noon, eat in the evening, sleep in the night. Improvement makes straight roads, but the crooked roads without improvement are roads of genius. Some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to endless night. This life's dim windows of the soul distorts the heavens from pole to pole and leads you to believe a lie when you see with, not through, the eye. Enlightenment means taking full responsibility for your life. The fool who persists in his folly will become wise. Imagination is the real and eternal world of which this vegetable universe is but a faint shadow. When I tell the truth, it is not for the sake of convincing those who do not know it, but for the sake of defending those that do. He who desires, but acts not, breeds pestilence. The tigers of wrath are wiser than the horses of instruction. Those who control their passions do so because their passions are weak enough to be controlled. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. My wrath did grow. And I'd watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. And I sunned it with smiles, and with soft deceitful wiles. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my foe beheld it shine, and he knew that it was mine, and into my garden stole, when the night had veiled the pole. In the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree.